To me, love isn't about sex. It's really not. I mean, you love your kids. You don't have sex with them. You love your dog. You don't have sex with them. You know, you love your lasagna. You don't have sex with lasagna. Oh, some people do, I guess. Apple pie, the movie Apple Pie, American Pie, they had sex with a pie, with an apple pie, it's a movie. It was funny. I thought it was funny, the way they did it. I never looked at an apple pie the same again. But, it's just, this could, sex is sex and love is love, and they're not the same. Hopefully your romantic partner that you have sex with, you love. It's not necessarily true, but I hope that's the truth. I hope that's the truth for you. Because the problem is the sex doesn't last. It lasts longer if you love the person. If you love the person, the sex lasts forever. But if you're just in it for the sex, one or two ram bam thank you ma'ams and you're done, and you don't want to go back, or you do stay, and it's like a soul drain. It just drains your soul, because you're not there for good reasons, and everybody wants love and sex together, and when you only have one, if you only have sex, it's not, it's like when you go to a whorehouse, you don't fall in love with the whore, so, and the ones that do, oh my God, she loves me. Well, the guys that go to strip clubs, they're like, oh, she gave me her number. Like, yeah, 188, it's like fucking, people are stupid. I laugh at people that go to strip clubs and say, she loves me. I would go to strip clubs. You won't believe. I know you believe it. I went to a strip club once, and I talked to a girl for a little while. We were talking. I had her do a dance because that's what you got to do. And it was great. She was absolutely gorgeous, stunningly gorgeous, and she just had a baby too. And I'll never forget it. And I talked to her for a little while. And I might ask her, why are you doing this? That's what I was talking about. That's the direction of the conversation was going. Why are you doing this? You're so beautiful. And she was like a seamstress. She worked behind the sewing machine during the day, and she was a stripper at night. And she bought her mother a house. Her boyfriend was a biker, and she bought him a bike. And we talked for a while, obviously. So I was like, why are you doing this? And when I got done talking, she left the place crying. She left the door, she ran out the front door crying. And I didn't mean to do that, but I have powers I don't even know I have. And, that's why I stay away from women. I really do stay away from women. I go around them, but I don't talk to them. And they're like, why don't you talk to me? And they think it's because I don't like them. And the reason I don't talk to you is because I do like you. And I don't want to upset you, And, look, I met at the psych ward I was just at. I met a beautiful nurse. She was absolutely beautiful. And I met her on Monday, and I told her Monday, the day I met her, she was my nurse. I said, you're going to want to kill me tomorrow. And it took till Wednesday. Wednesday she wanted to kill me. It didn't take long. And then the pattern with me is they love me, they hate me, and then they love me again. And I guess then they hate me. I don't know how long it goes on. But it's crazy. I don't do anything I don't know. I try to be a gentleman. I don't, say dirty words to them and say I want to rape you or something. I want to sex with you or something. I do if I date them, but in the beginning I don't. And it's just And when I hurt them, I get hurt too. And I don't want to get hurt. So that's why I avoid it. It seems to be an unavoidable thing. And some of these tapes I'm watching, I know you watch them with me, and they say I'm going to be alone forever. And I can live with that, but I don't want to. And like I said, I'm willing to be vulnerable. I'm willing to take a risk and take a chance. And the biggest problem I have is with taking a chance is the children. If we have children, I don't want to be a broken up family or a weekend dad kind of thing. That would hurt me. So it would hurt the kid too. So that's my biggest fear. And I don't have any kids, and I've never been married, and I'm 56 years old. So not even got close. One girl got pregnant. I got her pregnant by mistake, and she had an abortion that I know of. I don't know. I didn't go. She called me after the abortion from the hospital and wanted me to pick her up, and I was kind of upset, and I wouldn't pick her up. I was like, "You just killed my baby. You want me to pick you up?" I was like, "I don't think so." No.